Welcome back to Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Saturday. GoPro is not cooperating. I'm using my camcorder. All right, so here's what my next water nightmare has been since Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. This is the sand filter. So this is where the water enters the sand filter in this chamber. And then it's filtered through the sand and it goes into the clean water reservoir. So there's anyway. So there's a float valve in here, and the float valve is what turns off the water. It's what turns off the well pump so that it stops putting water in here. Because if it doesn't stop, it overflows, and that's exactly what happened a couple days ago. Was the float valve stopped working and it overflowed. So I've been trying to deal with that. It's been no fun. All right, so now because it went over the top of this, and that's like 1.5 feet down there. So that's a lot of water I had to drain out. And on Thursday night, it wasn't freezing yet, so I hooked up a hose to the spigot, and I was able to empty this out pretty fast, an hour and a half, and just sent the water down the hill. But now it's frozen, so the only way I have to drain this is the kitchen sink cold water. So it has taken me forever to get it down to the level where I can even see the float valve. And overnight I let the water run and it got down below the level of the float valve. So now I can test the float valve to see what the deal is. I turned the well pump on, and so now, I get to stand out. It's like 20 degrees, not even 20 degrees, and I get to stand out here and watch this and wait until it fills up enough to see if that float valve is going to turn it off. It's not turning off yet. It looks like it should be close. It does look like it's slowing down. While I'm waiting to see if the float valve works, let's take a look at this other chamber. So this is the clean water. Let me put the camera down. This is the clean water chamber. And when the sand filter chamber overflowed, it overflowed into the clean water chamber. So now there is no clean water in there. Not only is, everything that the sand filter had filtered out flowed over into this one. So that's dirty, brown, mucky water. And what I'm going to have to do that is drain this entire filter. So I'm going to have brown, dirty water in my house for probably a few days, because I can't drain it fast. It's going to be below freezing, so I can't run the spigot, and the spigot is the outdoor spigot is the fastest way to run water. The only way I can run water right now is the kitchen sink. So yep, I'm going to be dealing with this dirty water in the house for till it warms up. It's about 15 minutes later. It's still just trickling out of there. It hasn't shut it off completely yet, but it's just trickling out. So it's not filling fast enough for me to see if it's going to turn it off all the way. And I have to take off for the day. So what I'm going to have to do is turn the well pump off and come back and deal with this another time. Well, while I'm out here, I might as well explain all this. Maybe Peter will find this useful. I don't know if anybody else will find this useful, but I'm going to explain how the water works here. So take notes, Peter. It's actually warm in this well house. I've got a heater. There you go. Note number one, Peter, you need a heater for the well house. I like these radiator types, works for me. Anyway, this is the well head. There is a well pump down in that well where the water is, and it pumps the water out of the well and into this pressure tank, and that is the pressure switch. So when it needs water, that pressure switch will kick on, and that kicks the water pump on, and so it fills the pressure tank, and then from the pressure tank it goes out to the sand filter, which we were just looking at. The water goes into the sand filter, and it's filtered, and then it is filtered into the clean water chamber, and that's where the clean water is collected. And then we'll go back in the well house and explain how it gets out of the clean water chamber. This black thing right there, that is another pump. That is the pump for the house. And that pump takes the water from the clean water chamber and pulls it into this pressure tank, and then it goes from there into the house. Yeah, I've got that plastic thing there. This was a filter, and it broke, and so we took it out, and you can, but it leaks once in a while, so I don't want it leaking directly onto that pump, so that's why I put that there. So note to Peter, if you take that thing out and just do a straight line, that'll fix the leak, and that's why that plastic thing is there. But yeah, this is heated. It was actually warmer in here last night than it was in the house, but very well heated, insulated, and as you can see, I keep some chicken waterers in here to hopefully thaw out and reuse the rest of that water. But yeah, this is what I use. It's basically on its lowest setting, and oh yeah, I've got a remote thermometer out here, and so it displays inside. And yeah, let's go inside and I'll show you the display for that. But yeah, that's the basics of this water system. Oh yeah, and I need to grab that. That was getting water out to the chickens, and that was the last pot. Yeah, this is the thermometer with the remote out there in the well shed, and it's 45 degrees now, and I was just standing there with the door open for a few minutes, but it was low 50s in there when I woke up this morning, so plenty warm in the well house, so that nothing in there freezes, but yeah, other stuff does. I've got to take off, and I do, oh yeah, there it's kicking on and off. I do not trust this, so I'm going to turn it off. And there's a little switch back here, and to turn it off you lift it up, and so that will turn off the well pump, and it will stop the sand filter from being filled up. And when I get home, we'll have to give this another try. Alright, I am at Lowe's in Russellville. I just finished my shopping. Get in, get out. Get in, get what you need, get out. Don't spend money on stuff you don't need. So, what did I need? Well, all these problems I've been having at my current place with the water and stuff. So I'm going to do it up right at the new place. So I got some heat tape, and this will go on the line as it comes out of the ground into the house. So I got 6 feet of heat tape. Cable. Anyway, because I guess with PEX you're not supposed to use adhesives on it, so tape would imply an adhesive, whereas this is a cable. And anyway, so 6 feet of this, hopefully, and then all the plumbing at in my shed house, that's inside. It's inside the so yeah, all I have to worry about is it coming out of the ground and into the house, and I got the heat tape to deal with that. And then tape, so put the heat tape on the PEX, and then can you see it back there? Oh yeah, I already went to Atwood's and got some chicken feed, And then Gary from Junk to Gems, he gave me like the foam padding, foam insulation stuff. So you put the heat tape on the PEX line, put the foam padding on that, and then you wrap it in good tape, and I should be good to go. All right, so done here now. The second reason I came to town is do some tech support for a family member, and I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll head home. Maybe I'll stop and chat for a bit on the way home. Still mad at the world. 5:36. I'm on my way home. I'm 45 minutes from home. It's gonna be dark in like 15 minutes. And I just spent a good 2.5 hours on the phone with technical support. Yep, mad at the world. But here's the deal. I've got a relative wants to use the Lively phone service. They've got a flip phone and they have a smartphone. And so they had the smartphone. They didn't like it very much. They wanted to try the flip phone. So first we did that. And you know, you've got to call them up and switch the phone number over to the phone and blah blah blah. So that was probably only an hour. That was a couple weeks ago. So and you get a 30-day money back guarantee on the flip phone. If you don't like it, you send it back and you go back to your other phone. So that's what happened. You tried out the flip phone, didn't like it, wanted to send it back and go back to the smartphone. So last weekend, whenever I was there last, that's what we were trying to do. We were trying to change the service back from the flip phone to his old smartphone. And I kid you not, I was on technical support for 4 hours the last time we tried this last weekend, and we couldn't get it to work. So he just had to deal with the flip phone until this week. And so what they did was they sent him a new phone. We couldn't, yeah. So that's what I was trying to do today, was move the service from the flip phone to the brand new smartphone. And nope. Nope, 2.5 hours later, it still didn't work on a brand new phone. And I ran out of time. I'm like, they wanted to do a factory reset on the phone. I'm like, I do not have time for this. I mean, the tech support ladies are extremely nice. It's the service. Their stuff, their phones don't do what they need to be doing. The people are nice, but their service is just junk. And they are the only option out there that I'm aware of for, you know, residents that want bigger letters and numbers and screens and all that stuff. So they've kind of got a monopoly on it, so you kind of got to deal with them. And that's kind of what I've been doing for I don't even know how many hours now on tech support altogether. And we're not done yet. So we're going to try it again. If that doesn't work, they're going to send me another phone and we'll try that one. I don't know. But yeah. And that means I'm getting home after dark, and I have stuff to do when I get home. I need to check the water level on that well. For I won't be able to do much, but I don't want the water level to go anyway. So I still got to do that. I might need to cut some firewood, chainsaw it in half because it's too long. I might have to do that tonight. I know I've got to haul in enough firewood. I'm gonna have to start a fire. I got to put the chickens to bed, collect their eggs, flip over their water pans and kick them out because they'll be iced over, because I don't think it got past 25 degrees outside today. So any water they have left over in their rubber pans, I'll have to kick that out of there so it's ready for the morning. And then I need dinner, and then maybe I'll put together another lousy video. And yeah, that's my life. All right. I could complain for another 40 minutes on the way home, but I'm not gonna. I'm already losing my voice. Talking for hours on technical support. My vocal cords are muscles, and Parkinson's affect your muscles, so I can't talk all day long. So I'll stop talking. Thanks for putting up with me in my time of being mad at the world. Every single day, there's just been, it'll get better. I don't know if this is payback for all the good times that I've had before, or if this is karma, then that I got good times coming again. I have no idea, but it's no fun right now. So with that, I will go around this corner before I cut you off. This is the only one sharp corner between Russellville and Danville. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. And thank you to my members. I've got some ideas on special stuff for the members, so stay tuned there. Thanks for everything. Take it easy.